And they are a singing trio, and this is so exciting to have them. They're one of my favorites. Please welcome to the show the Moser Trio. Hello, guys.
Hello.
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 Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
Was that the three of you? It sounded, first of all, now I know the typical trio entrance is hello, hello, hello. You were doing it an octave apart, but it sounds like there's only two of you. Is that right?
He died.
He died. That's right, Scott. The middle part of our trio has died.
The middle guy in the trio died? No.
Yes. I'm of course Chef Moser.
I'm Heap Moser.
Chef, is that spelled like chef, but just pronounced differently, or is that spelled a different way?
It's spelled C-H-E.
Oh, you're really keeping me in suspense here. Oh, A?
J.
J? Okay.
F-F.
So like Jeff without the vowels.
No.
No? Well, it's
C-H-E-J-F-F.
So like Jeff with the vowels, but just with two transposed letters with a CH at the top. Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
You got it.
Okay, so Jeff, but the J is silent.
It's Chef.
It's Chef, but the J is silent.
Yes.
Are you Swedish?
No. I thought we were your favorite group.
Yeah, I don't know anything about you. I love your music. I beg your pardon.
You never looked us up.
Majesty, where the J is not silent.
It's true. Your Majesty, it's a hard J.
It truly is. And heap, how is that spelled?
Like a whole heap.
So standard spelling on that, H-E-A-P?
H-E-E-P-E.
Okay. I'm sorry to laugh at you guys' names. I know you may be foreign. You're not Swedish. That's the only information I have regarding you.
We're used to it.
This must be very difficult.
Now imagine a third voice in the middle there.
Yeah, it must be very difficult to have the middle part, the only person not doing the melody in a trio to have passed away. What happened to, what was their name?
Crand.
C-R-A-A-A-A-N-D.
Yes. C-R-A-A-A-A-N-D.
Where are you from? Because these are foreign sounding
Did you
names.
not Google us? Did you not look us up? We thought we were your favorite band.
You love our music.
You love
never
us.
once thought, I'm going to find out some information on these guys.
Something without Googling it? I
Not
love my
true.
wife.
That's not true.
I've never Googled her.
You've never Googled your wife.
Why would
Never.
I Google my wife?
I've Googled
To see what
her.
she's up to.
I know who
exactly.
she is. To see what she's up to.
Yes.
I don't think Google tracks everyone's movements.
To find her old racist tweets.
So, no, I don't know where you're from. Where are you guys actually from?
We are from Germanstown, USA.
USA. Love it or leave it.
Germanstown.
So I don't exactly know where that is. Is it west of the Mississippi, or is that east, or is it directly on the Mississippi?
You got
okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's west of the Mississippi in the good old U.S. of A.
U.S. of A.
So you then use Best Foods mayonnaise, not Hellman's.
We use both. We're one of the few cities in America that uses both Hellman's and Best Foods. We also have a Hardee's and a Carl's Jr.
Whoa!
Yes.
Incredible.
And so we have a Crystal and a White Castle.
Wow.
We also use the metric system.
What a strange town.
We have a Checkers and a Rally's.
Wow, I have to visit this place.
And a McDonald's and a Burger King.
How much do you guys weigh, by the way?
We're big.
That which is fine. No need to weight shame you. I hear all those delicious restaurant names that make me salivate, and I can only imagine living in a town like that. The temptation must be overwhelming.
How many fast food restaurants do you have here in Los Angeles?
We certainly don't have a Hardee's nor I don't believe. No, I have seen a Rally's actually, but maybe out there in Azusa or something like that.
And that's it? Just the two?
Just the two. The no Hardee's and one Rally's.
So no need to ask you how much you weigh, because with just the 1 and 0.0 restaurants in town.
I
You're in the
always
clear.
I have a policy on the show. Any question that I ask is a question that I would be willing to have asked of myself. So any question I ask you today, feel free to ask me right back.
Scott, I'm going to apologize to you because I'm still a little distraught over the
I'm
loss.
so
of
sorry.
Crand
How long ago did Crand pass away?
this morning.
This morning.
This morning.
This morning, yeah. We thought we'd come right on the show.
To celebrate our brother Crand. And let me just tell you something. Crand would always say, our brother would always say, he did not like going to cities that didn't have more than no and one fast food restaurant.
Well, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry to hear about that. Crand, how did he pass away?
He was murdered.
He was murdered.
Murdered by whom? Have you caught the assailant?
Not by us.
Oh,
Not by
okay.
us. Don't even think about asking that.
Why did you say that? We didn't do it.
I said murdered by whom? I did. I don't think that I intimated
Someone.
that it was you guys. I would assume the fact that you're free and running around doing a podcast would mean that you, the police, you're not under suspicion.
Scott, it's 97 degrees outside. It's 97 degrees outside. Are you giving us the third degree to make it an even 100? What's with
Are
the
you
third
trying
degree?
to keep it 100 by adding 3 degrees?
Okay, yeah, that is one segment that I was thinking of doing on the show now is keeping it 100 by adding third degrees. But
Let me tell you something, Scott. Of course we're not suspects, and why would we be? He was our brother. We loved him with all of our hearts.
well, to be honest, most murders are crimes of passion and performed by a person very close to the what do you call it? Murderee? Victim is the word. But
We had a song called Murdery.
murderee. I'd love to hear at least 2 parts of it being an octave apart.
All
If you
right.
could perform that.
Well, let's see what we can do.
Murdery.
Murdery!
Murderer.
Murderer!
Murderer.
Okay. And this was on an album? You released this?
Yes.
We're about to.
We're about to release it.
This is on our new album, Goin' Duo.
Wait, so this isn't even a posthumous album for your brother Krang? What is it, Krang?
I mean, Crand.
I'm sorry, Krang is something else, right? Which is
something
ringing a bell,
else.
which is
Yes.
ringing a bell for me. But I don't think I want to talk about it.
No, you don't.
No, you don't want to
No.
talk about Craig.
I don't want to talk about Krang, but Krang is something, right?
Krang is something you don't want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about Krang. That's for another show down the line. But Crand, this is not a posthumous album
Crand.
featuring. Sorry, Crand. This is not a posthumous album featuring Crand's vocals.
No.
No.
You recorded this in the time in between him dying and you being on this show?
That's why we came to Los Angeles to work at Sunset Sounds.
Our brother, Crand, died in Germantown, USA, in the wee hours of this morning. We immediately grieved, hopped on a plane. We sat middle seat empty, and now here we are.
Wearing your masks?
Wearing our masks. Here's what we do, which is fun. We wear masks of the lower half of each other's faces.
Well, I didn't want to mention, but you guys are identical twins. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you're triplets with one triplet being dead. Are you still a triplet if one triplet is dead?
No.
No.
You know, if your grandparents die, you're no longer a grandchild.
I guess, but I think that's a shame. It's like being busted down when you're in the army from general to sergeant or something like that. Like the fact that you can be
General to sergeant. At that point, I would leave the army. That's a huge, huge drop.
okay, so from 5-star to 4-star general. They a guy comes over and snatches 1 star off you. But to be busted down from triplet to twin just must the ultimate indignity. But were you guys triplets and now twins?
Yes.
Yes.
We were triplets and now we're twins. We've been busted down. We call it the bust down Tatiana. And we are now only twins after the bust down Tatiana.
Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Have you adjusted to being twins at
Oh,
this
yeah.
point?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
great.
much.
Yeah. There's more space.
Sure. Well, did you all live together or just more space on the earth?
Both.
I'm sorry to laugh. It's just, I mean, it sounds like you guys grieved very quickly this morning. I mean, did you achieve total dabda this morning?
We hit dabda pretty quickly after because we didn't have time to like not hit dabda. We had a plane to catch.
Exactly.
And right now traveling is very hard because of all the restrictions.
And we were checking in with each other. You know, we were on one of those planes that still has the in-flight communication on the back of the seat in front of you, where you
the one where you can contact someone in another seat. Why would you ever do that?
Yes, and so we wouldn't take our masks off. We would talk to each other over the seat chat and say, "I'm at bargaining. Where are you?" And then
so you did it on the plane, but you didn't do it before the plane.
It happened on the plane. It's not something you do.
Okay, yes, it occurred. You went through it, but it was at an accelerated pace.
Well, I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to.
You've never had a loved one pass away before now.
I haven't. Have you?
I have not.
There you go.
So your parents are still alive?
Yes, they're very old.
Your grandparents, assuming you had them from when you were born, are still alive?
That's right.
We are still grandchildren.
We are still proud grandchildren.
Grandchildren, yeah.
And that is the Moser Trio promise, is it not, that you will always be grandchildren?
That's the MTP. When we walk out on stage, the first thing we do is greet the city
Live
we're
Aid?
in. Yes, when we walk out on stage at Live Aid,
the people played.
Are they doing it again this year?
From what I hear, Coachella was canceled. They just said, let's just do Live Aid.
Yeah,
I feel like Live Aid, they've taken a couple of years off. Am I right?
They have taken I mean, why couldn't that have been an every year thing?
I guess they felt like they fixed it, right?
I will say, since 1985, I haven't seen one hungry Ethiopian. And maybe it's because we live in a town that has a Rally's and a Checkers,
so
Carl's
many
Jr. and a
fast
Hardee's,
food
Crystal
restaurants,
and a White Castle, McDonald's and a Burger King.
There's so many choices there for an Ethiopian.
We also have a Hungry Jack.
We have
which
a
is an
Hungry Jack?
Australian
Whoa.
chain. I don't know how that happened.
I see. This is horrible. Okay,
I
so
see.
I see.
That was magical.
Wait a minute. Do you guys think I could be one of the Moser Trio? I mean, I'm not a triplet nor a twin.
Hold on 1 second. Let's indulge this for just a moment. I know we said we agreed we were going to go out as a duo and we were going to carry on in our brother's name, even though we weren't going to ever mention him and act like he never existed. What if you were to give us the bass line? Just give us the phrase ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. No. Why would you go higher? You're supposed to be.
No, you want me in the middle.
Yes.
You want it a little in the middle.
Have
But do you want much back?
We have absolutely established
Okay.
our two parts.
Sorry. Look, I'm nervous. You got to let people start over in an audition. You can't just say, nope, sorry, go away. You got to give someone a second chance. Give them notes. Let them adjust.
All right. Here's the note. Figure it out.
All right. Are we doing ice cream again?
We're
Just
doing
so I can
ice
be
cream
prepared?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I gotta say, this is good. I feel like I was in the pocket.
I think you're in the pocket of Big Harmony.
eHarmony.
I think you're in the pocket of eHarmony. And we're not going to let you into our group to use your velvet singing voice to lure Christian white people who don't want to commit to Christian mingle, and use our audience as some kind of recruitment tool.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I did a good job.
You gave yourself away, though, Scott. You gave yourself away.
Yeah.
In Jeremstown, we use Match.com.
That's right.
Andy Harmony or just Match.com?
Who's Andy Harmony?
That could be my stage name if I joined the Moser Trio.
Well, we wouldn't. What? So it's the Moser Trio minus Crand Moser featuring Andy Harmony?
Sure, why not? There have been weirder names.
Name three.
The Belleville Singers minus Randy Belleville featuring.
I forgot you could make some up. Shit.